Hello YouTube, this is CW Smith here, and this is going to be my Legends of Tomorrow Season 3 Episode 12, The Curse of the Earth Totem. Spoiler review. I apologize in advance for not doing my Black Lightning the last episode review, but I've been busy a lot. I am so sorry you had to hear me, but I am so sorry. I apologize. But since it's kind of late now, I decided to skip it. Because there'll be no point in talking about it now. Because you might already know the episode already, but Black Lightning is coming back tonight. Then I'm so excited. And this episode of Legends was, oh my god, it was so crazy. And it was so amazing. Alright. Now without further ado, and basically this episode was all about finding the Earth Totem, in which they still need to find, which I think the Earth Totem, which is the fourth totem that they need. So the fourth totem that we seen, that we saw, and there might be some mysterious. There might not be a sixth totem, but the sixth totem is the one that Malice is feared the most, which we don't know what that is, but hopefully we'll figure it out. Hopefully we will see in this episode, in this season. Now it kind of kicks off with in 1717 in the Bahamas, and there are a bunch of pirates going to find treasure, which obviously pirates are, and of course the crew is Blackbeard's crew, and he found, he thought it was a ruby necklace, and he put it on a lady, which we can't remember her name was, and the ruby kind of glows, so that might have been the Earth Totem, and it turned her skin like a little bit green. It got vines around her. When the totem was activated, and which he put it on her. So the team has to trying to go to the 1717, but we need anyway. And then Sarah has been texting someone, and then she was getting ready to go to dinner in Star City in 2018, actually. So, and who I thought it would be. I kind of thought it was Oliver, but it might not be too obvious. But I think, I was like, is that who I think? Is it who I think is gonna be? Then, all of a sudden, she's in the dinner, and she's in a restaurant, and then Ava shows up. We finally get to see them on the date together. Finally, it's about time. Us fans has seen this in this season. Me and a lot of fans of the show on this season has been demanding it to see them on a date together. And to make make Avalanche. That's the cute. That's the couple name. That's apparently the couple name that someone came up with. And it finally happened. They go on a date, and they're still getting to know each other. And the team and meanwhile the team still wanted to go into 1717, but they can't go without Sarah's authority. Sarah's saying this because Sarah is the captain. So they went anyway without Sarah. Well, they kind of made a big mistake. So, and then here they are in 1717, dressed like pirates, and it was awesome. And I think Mick. Let's be honest. If you've seen Mick in a pirate outfit, I think he kind of would blend in the most, because the way he talks about it, and if you see him talk on the show, it kind of like and all that. I think he would fit in with the pirate crowd the most, and to be honest. And they go around scattering, finding the Earth Totem, and which area which it was, and Amaya has been feeling down, and she needs to be lifted up spirit. And so Mick did it awesome. He told stories about. He made up a story. If he said, "I heard she split her tongue and split the guy's tongue into pieces," or what, and all that, like pirate talk. Yeah, like pirate talk. If you've seen any movie about like for example, Pirates of the Caribbean, that's the only example I can have. You know how pirates talk. You know how that's how pirates do. Pirates do. Well, not kind of like those pirates, but not the one that you saw in Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm talking about the voice thing. I'm talking about what they do. They tell stories. And then we get to see more Wally West on the show, and he's still trying. Rip's still trying to convince Wally to help him out, and help the legends with something that's been with malice or whatever else is going on, and we get to see more Rip Hunter and Wally scenes, and we get to see Rip Hunter drunk again. I don't know the last time I don't know the first time we see him drunk. I'm not sure, but apparently Wally a speedster can only get drunk on rocket fuel, which is weird, but. And Cisco gave it to him, and Cisco gave it to Wally before Wally left. And we got to see him doing like a time travel thing. Well, no, not time travel. Apparently, Rip asked him a little, and we got this. Rip asked a little favor. We saw Gary, and he saw that he thinks Gary was there. And then he asked Wally to grab a time watch. And Wally pants Gary. It was so freaking funny. It was so amazing. I laughed my butt off when I see this, okay? And he also asked him a little favor to get him a trench coat, which is so cool. We finally get him Rip Hunter in the trench coat again. And Blackbeard was about to join Amaya's little group, whatever. And then until Damon Dark shows up in a Napoleon outfit or whatever those whatever those armies are called in the old days. And Nora, I think Nora was his daughter's name, the one that's the malice is to possessing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's her name. And Damien Dark took Amaya's spirit totem, which was I hate Damien Dark. I love this. I love the show. The guy playing Damien Dark is good. He is a really, really good performance as Damien Dark, but I hate the character itself on the show. And then in a little while, and then Dave was and Sarah and Ava was still on the date, and then she got a phone call, and Ava got a call from Gary and whatnot. And then Sarah got interrupted by seeing the Wave Rider fall into 2018. They crash landed down there. And apparently Sarah left, and she asked for the check, and she left, and Ava got ticked. So, and apparently, and we finally got to see. Okay, so they were arguing. So Ava found Sarah in the Wave Rider again, because she was so mad that she left and she ditched her, which was a pretty bad move. And so they were gonna arguing, just a little arguing. And Sarah doesn't want to have a normal life, and she will never be normal, and Ava didn't want her to be normal. And then we got to see them kiss. Okay, I wish I was able to make reaction videos. If I would have done that, you would have seen my reaction of that while I was seeing that happening. It was so good. I loved it. And it got me laughing. What made me laugh super hard was when Rip Hunter Wally was doing karaoke in 1992 in Tokyo. I think. No, I know it was 1992, but I don't know where it was. Oh my god, it was so funny. It was so great. Oh man. And then a big fight, and then The big fight was Mick and Maya was still in 1717 all alone, and the other three were still in the Wave Rider. Then the others finally came to the rescue to save Maya, and Ray used an anti-magic gun on Nora, and apparently it worked, but it might end up killing her because the Miles didn't leave her and might end up leaving something else. So, and David was crying because he didn't want Dora to die and all that. And there was a great fight scene with Sarah and Ava together. And that was awesome. Super epic. And then this episode will finally confirm for Wally to join the Legends. I think in next week's episode, we'll have him finally join the Legends. Like, be the actual Legends. Like, actually joining the Legends, actually. But we don't know when it will join. But other than that, it was amazing. So, Ray felt guilty about what he did at the Nova, or whatever her name was. And he wanted to help, so he kind of made a cure for her. He wanted to make an offer trade for Amaya's amulet, for Amaya's totem for the cure. And he checked it on her, and apparently it might have worked, but then I think Mala's money came to him. I think some part of Mala's money came to him. And Damien kidnapped Ray, and they kidnapped Ray. Man, I don't know how they're going to get out of that one. Boy, man, overall, that was a fantastic episode. It was so great, so epic. It was so much fun. Oh my god, I loved it so much. I love Legends a lot. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if any of you are here, and if it didn't mean spoilers, I'm sorry. I should have said in the beginning, don't watch CW app, then come back here. I always do that in the beginning. I forgot to do that. I always forget for some reason. But, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys are new and are fans of the nerd and the geek culture as much as I am, make sure to hit the smash like button, hit the subscribe, and tap that bell. And I'll see you, and hopefully tonight, I will do a Bright Lightning review of this new episode tonight. And I'm so excited for The Flash back tonight. I'm so freaking excited for The Flash. That's going to be coming tomorrow as well. If I don't do Bright Lightning tonight, then I'm going to do both. Hopefully I'll remember to do both shows tomorrow. But, other than that, I promise, the Bright Lightning review will be heading of you. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. See yas!